Hey guys, how's everybody doing? We're doing a little mining run, a little mining with PigBenis today. We're doing Arkadia Underground, as you can see. We are, let me land the ship here, rolling with the F-105, level 7, full level 7. We're going to do all 3 drops, because I got to kind of make this quick. Usually I wouldn't, normally I wouldn't, unless I'm overground, like on planet Arkadia itself. So let's see what we can get. I don't have high hopes for much of anything, but you never know. I think we're missing out on globals in hell, but we'll see. Not sure what we'll get. No idea. I did see some alternative globals earlier, so that's why I'm thinking today might be a good hell day. But see, I just came from Entropia and mining hell for about, I don't know, 4 weeks, maybe a month or two. Actually, it's probably been a good month. I'm gonna say minimum at least a month I was mining hell, and I was doing fine. Alternative, hitting Ignisium, Meganstone, hit some Devil's Tails, which was pretty sweet. But the problem now with Entropia is there is no traders taking advantage of the miners there. So selling ore is extremely painful unless you bring it back to Calypso. And I'm never on when a mothership is on, or anybody else taking flights back and forth. And I'm definitely not gonna take my my resources through space. Just it never has happened, never will happen, unless it's on a mothership. But that's why we're here in Arkadia. Arkadia right now has got a great order sheet, especially for mined resources. The treasures are still kind of garbage. They've always been. You know, the only reason the treasure hunt is if you're looking for, say, I don't know, something out of the ordinary, like a rare piece of, I don't even know what armors drop anymore, but that's pretty, Makeda, that's one of them I could think of, but they're not even worth it. Like, they're so cheap right now that it's probably not worth mining for treasure. But the order sheets are great looking on Arkadia. This area in the Arkadia Underground spawns Telfium, which is you get pretty normally. I'd say it's pretty like a common type of resource, so that's why I'm here. And Telfium right now on the order sheets in the auction, we're going for 125%, and that's not too shabby. And there we go, fossil tooth. So probably not going to be able to hear it for some reason. I don't know why. I know my sound's on, but for some reason it's not recording the game sound. But 72 peds worth of fossil tooth. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, fossil tooth, like I said, no markup in it. But if you really want to mine for markup now, and you really should be mining for markup, and I hate to say it, but you're going to want to stay on Calypso, or you're going to want to stay here in Arkadia. And, you know, talking about the order sheets, if you're going for rares, Fracite is currently going for 500% markup. Calman, or Chalman as some people call it, it's the refined version of Devil's Tail. That's still going fairly high. It's not as high as it used to be, but it's about 220%. Common ores like Ignisium and Pyrite, 150 to 160%. And yeah, I do kind of consider Pyrite somewhat common. If you mine in PvP 4, you're going to find Pyrite. It's, you know, it's just the way it is. So and then the planet specifics ores, Wenrix and Salmon Glue are also up there currently. I think 150 to 160%. So there is some markup to be made. You just have to kind of know where to get it. And maybe later on in the week I will try to do a video of maybe where to find Wenrix or Salmon Glue. If you look in my older videos, you'll find a lot of those resource places if you really do a little bit of research in some of my older videos. And most of those areas still produce the same resources. They haven't really changed the spawns. The spawns really have not changed at all in years. They kind of come in waves, so you'll see resource spawn 1 week, and then the next week you'll have another resource spawn. But it kind of cycles depending on the usage and how much is getting mined and everything else. So, and that's also a good little bit of information to know too, if you're trading or if you have enough float on your PED card to hold those resources that are currently kind of on a downswing. There's a large Banite stone. I think Banite's not going for very much, but either way, we're kind of losing. We're losing out, which is, you know, like I said, I somewhat expected it. I kind of missed the Arkadia cycle by about 2 days, but I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna mine until we do hit something. There was just the other night, I don't think it's on the fame board anymore, there was a 15k tower on Banite stone, so congrats to whomever got that, because that's a wicked awesome tower. Just the pure TT value, 15,000 pet is awesome. What else is going on in game? There's a lot. I've missed a lot in Entropia. There's pets, there's rings, there's those classified strong boxes that I had bought a bunch of. I still own, like, let's see here, I still own a ton of pills. I'm gonna have to do a little hunting, I think. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I did want to come to Arkadia too, because some of the animals are dropping some really nice high markup stuff that's not too terribly difficult to get. So, depending on your skill level and everything too. So that is that. But anyway, guys, we're wrapping it up here. Let's hope maybe we'll get another global. Let's see. I think I got one more drop. One more drop, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, one more drop. Definitely a losing run. I really did expect it. I think I'm going to actually maybe do a little hunting. But what I wanted to say really, and just to kind of get this video out, I wanted to keep it under 10 minutes just so I could get a video out this week. I might not be able to release another video this week. I am going to try my damnedest to get a couple in the works. But I do have a lot of work, actual work this week, so can't promise anything. And that's it. Boy, that was terrible, wasn't it, guys? It was, what, 72 ped with the... Which one was this? The Banite. 72 ped with the Fossil Tooth, and the Banite is probably in the 40s, so 100... what am I thinking here? 100, I can't even do basic math. 110 ped return on about 180 ped spent. So, pretty terrible. Like I said, I really should be mining hell for globals today, but I'm going to stick with Arkadia because the markup is here, and I'm going to leave Arkadia Underground now because it doesn't really have a lot of great markup areas, and I'm going to go topside, and I'm going to make that money back. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. If you like this, please rate a thumbs up. If you haven't yet done so, please subscribe, and you guys have a great day.